Yo, what is going on, everyone? We are about to play through an incredible game. I've only ever beaten it one time. I played it as a kid a lot, but just didn't get very far. Probably just restarted way too often, but beat this like 4 years ago now. I thought now would be a good enough time as any to play through it again. This series is going to be different from the other ones I've been doing. It's just going to be me playing. I don't think there's going to be a lot of editing. Maybe some minimally, but yeah, it's just kind of just going to be a playthrough. And I'm pretty excited. This is a great game. What I really want to do is beat this one so I can move on to the second one, which I've never played all the way through, but continues this storyline. This is the first game that introduces Ike, which is he's just an iconic character. I used to play him in Smash Bros. Brawl a ton. Iconic. So I'm pretty excited. Let's get into it. We'll probably just stick on normal for this.
Well, Ike, you had enough?
Dad! Ike!
Oh, missed.
Ike? Oh no!
Missed that song.
Ah, you're up. About time.
There's just a lot of charm to this game. I feel like it's one of the few times too that you see that sort of animation style and you're like, wow, that's not atrocious. It's kind of good. I'll do my best too to also just give enough time to read dialogue and that sort of thing. Also, Grail just totally beat the shit out of his son. Crazy. Good music in this too. I feel like it sets the tone pretty well. Oh, getting back at it. Oh, that's tough. What a snitch. Ooh, sparring time. Oh yeah. Oh, we'll see. You guys are... Yeah. I like their dynamic a lot. All the characters in this game have a pretty cool relationship. But time to get into it. No, 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 no. We don't want the tutorials. We'll figure it all out. Okay. One thing I do need to... Yeah, let's turn down the audio a bit. It's pretty loud, honestly. There. Okay. So this is like an isometric turn-based strategy game. If you played any Fire Emblem game, they're all pretty much like this. But I don't know. This one is just maybe I think it's the story that really just does it for me. I think it ties all of its plot points together pretty well, and it's just very concise and neat, and I appreciate that. The stakes are set, and you know what you're getting yourself into for the most part with some surprises, and I like that. You still have to think, of course. It doesn't just tell it all up front, but I just think it holds up pretty well. Guess also, Boyd didn't move towards us. We just had to move towards him. Okay, here we go. Good hits. Sometimes your character can attack twice or more, I believe. That can really set you up to win these fights early. Also, different weapons are good against certain weapons. Like, there are advantages. Like in this case, having a sword is better than an axe. And then I believe an axe is better than a lance. Things like that. And you can see it by these icons here, the green and the red arrows. So I'll do my best to play strategically and not just be a complete ass at this game. Nice. First battle, freaking won. Oh shit. Facing Grail again, okay. Oh. Getting something, I think. Nice. Healing item. Real. Okay, let's heal up. I appreciate this game. Actually, yeah, we're in with him. Okay. I appreciate this game for having like this in-game tutorial, not just for the player, but also for Ike, because he isn't like normally a combatant, you know, he's part of this group here that obviously fight. We don't know what for yet, but he's still being taught, you know? And I just think that plays into it pretty well. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we just get whooped in one hit. Oh, we actually do decent damage. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. So the thing is that if we attack on our turn, he gets to hit us after we hit him. And then it goes back to his turn and he's gonna hit us again. So I feel like it's just smarter to heal now. And then we'll press the attack after his turn. Once after we already retaliate. And it might be enough. I think it is. Now all we gotta pray for is that Ike doesn't miss. Please don't miss. Nice. Got him. And our first level up, that was a good amount of XP. You can totally lose that fight too, so it's good that we won it. Just sets us off pretty well for our start. Yeah, I mean, I think he had to be a little bit. It's his son for one, but also Ike doesn't fight very often, so. Oh, okay, boy. Sure. So yeah, here we go. The premise is that they're all part of a mercenary group, a company called Grail's Mercenaries. Um, just crazy for one, because some of these people are actually just children, like Boyd, like Ike. Wild that Ike is so eager to go out there and join everybody on the battlefield, actually just murking people. So just an interesting plot point for sure. Like, I don't actually know how old Boyd is, but I would assume, you know, either young adult or teen, and Ike's certainly a teen. Like, that's just crazy. Oh, and just like that. I mean, he's been training for a while, I'd assume, but still, wild. And if I'm moving this dialogue too fast, please just let me know down below. Alright, we're in it now. The real beginning. Titania is the GOAT of this game. She could probably solo every person in this game. she's just absolutely busted. Which makes this really interesting because you kind of have to play around that dynamic because you could totally just use her for every fight and win. But that means none of your other units will gain any XP or experience and get better and stronger. So it's kind of like using your starter in Pokemon for everything and never leveling up your other little guys until it's too late. Gotta keep it in mind. Shout out Oscar. I think this guy gets overlooked as a unit a lot, but if you put some effort into leveling him up, he can get pretty good. He's also Boyd's brother. Then they have another sibling, which I think we'll meet shortly. Alright. Time for our first mission as part of the mercenary company. Let's go. Think of it as a training mission, Oscar says. Think of it as a training mission is crazy, you're about to kill real people. Yeah, Ike is pretty low leveled right now. I think he's literally level 2, so you gotta use him sparingly or just in a smart manner. Yeah, talk about the weapons. That's what I was chatting about earlier. Yep. That's funny. Yes, also you could interact with the map. So buildings with their doors open, like this one right in front of us, you can go and chat. And sometimes they'll give you an item. Sometimes they'll just tell you something important that could help you later. Whether that's like enemy info or like characters that you can interact with. Because as you can see, our characters are named. No, they have a little face icon. But a lot of the enemies in the game are just, in this case, for, as an example, bandit, 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 no face. But the boss of every level, for one, has a name, has a face, which means they have more unique interactions you can have with this person. There's also chances to potentially recruit characters on the map, whether that's an enemy with a red icon or potentially a third party with a green icon. So there's lots of things to that respect, which is pretty cool. For this though, I'm just gonna start kind of taking these guys out, but we're gonna try to level Ike up. Also, yeah, there are different weapons, of course, not just weapon types, and some are way stronger than others. So. Yeah, see, Titania attacking twice, like, instant KO. Gained 1 experience. So usually, the only way to actually level her up is by killing a boss or something in that regard. I'm gonna make Boyd attack this guy first, and then I'm gonna try to finish him with Ike. If Ike can make it, which he can. Now, I don't know if that's going to be enough to do it, but we'll see. Also don't, oh yeah, we only have iron swords right now. Iron weapons are kind of like the lowest, I believe. Yeah. Oh, Ike attacked twice. Okay, that's really good for us, actually. Very good. Okay. We're just gonna kind of keep up with that same game plan. And we'll have Oscar chat with this guy. Nice. See? And we got a steel sword, which we can give to Ike, which is awesome. So we'll end up doing that next turn. Oh man. This is bringing in another mechanic. The enemy units can tear down the homes that you would be able to visit to get items, which sucks. Oh. Another thing to mention, characters have special moves varying a ton. So stuff like that can just happen. That was a one-shot KO by Boyd. Pretty crazy. Alright, we definitely want to get to this house before this guy tries to burn it down. So we're just going to do that real quick. Seraph Robe. Do not remember what that does, but that's okay. Okay. I was gonna have Oscar fight that guy with the sword, but not anymore. I have 1 sword user and 1 bandit. Also, this is a seize mission. That's our clear status. That's how we win. That means we have to kill the character standing on this red square and then claim it, and that'll end the level. The person standing on this square can't move. Or usually does not, I should say. So they're just going to sit there, which means that if we go over here to fight, they're not going to leave from that area. The other characters probably will, like these two, but he will remain there because he does not want to leave and lose the clear status. Which is good for us. Something to keep in mind. Oh wait, grab this sword from Oscar. Sure, take the iron sword you can't use. Trading with your group members is just really important. Not just for items, but for healing and for other things as well. This is a good matchup actually for Oscar. Only attacks the one time though, but we'll finish them off in the next. Just like this. As long as he doesn't miss. Also, just the green armor's so sick. Beast mode, got him. Nice. Usually horse units, yep, can move after they fight, which is really nice. So we'll just set him up over here. We're gonna have Titania smoke this guy real quick. Got him. Nice, 2 XP, let's go. Okay, really the only way to level her up is once we get further into the game, but also just having her fight boss enemies. I almost feel like it's better to let our lower level units that aren't as strong do that. Especially in this early game where people can be pretty weak. Good hit from Void. Alright. If we get lucky here, we have the Steel Sword, and if Ike attacks twice, we should be able to get this guy cleanly. That's perfect. It's the best outcome. Another level. Nice. Okay. See, he's just going to remain there. So, ultimately what I want to do is finish this guy off with Ike, if I can. So I think I'm going to try to do here is Titania smoke him, like I've already mentioned. I think we'll send in Oscar, get some chip damage. Oh, also, this guy remaining on this point will heal him. So he'll get healed up after the end of the turn if he isn't defeated. So I'm going to run through my game plan here and we'll see if it works. The weapon type is at a disadvantage, but that shouldn't matter for what we're trying to do. Should be okay. Because Oscar can move afterwards. Void, on the other hand, cannot, but there's another mechanic that we can use after we do this little bout. You have to be careful with stuff like this though, because the enemy has just as much opportunity to potentially move twice as you do. Not always, but you know, especially a boss enemy, like they can just attack twice. So what we're gonna do here is use a mechanic that most characters are able to do depending on unit to unit. Like a person on a horse can pick up anybody here, but that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick them up. So we rescue Boyd, move him out of the way. So now he's no longer in the danger when this guy would attack if we were still standing here of getting smoked. And now we're gonna hope that Ike can finish this guy off. Also, every character, like named characters versus named characters, all have sort of special interactions. So if I pitted, oh my god, he lived. And Ike doesn't attack again. So that means that it's going to go down to another fight right now. But this guy's going to heal some first. What I was saying earlier, if I had put Titania to fight this boss, it would have been a completely different dialogue exchange than the one that this guy just had with Ike. But thankfully, since we have the steel sword, it's really hard to lose this. And we will clear the first mission. Nice, I'm about to get a shit ton of XP. Yeah, almost a whole other level. And an iron axe, which honestly we're gonna get rid of. I don't know how many items Boyd has, so we'll actually keep it. Now here's the end. Everything's cleared. All the villagers have been talked to that can be. Seize and clear the map. She was just about to let something slip. Interesting, interesting. Boyd the Boaster. Nice. Who'd up? Rise. Crazy bar. Staff wielder, he's a healer, but I think he can do a couple other things as well. That'd be nice, a little thank you note. What? Uh-oh. Oh shit. The two children got taken kidnapped by the bandits. Oh man. So this is the remainder of the group that we just absolutely destroyed in the last mission. Taking revenge, and what a way to do it. Oh, here goes Ike being really rash and just running off to battle. And now everybody else is like, well, fuck, I guess we gotta go too. Yeah, just disobeying exactly what Titania said to do. I mean, I understand the stakes are high, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. So they've known about where the bandit stronghold is, and were they just waiting for like somebody to contract them to go take care of it? That's pretty crazy. Here we go. What a little shitty shack of a stronghold. Oh shit. Yep, time to put the healer to use. Oh man. Alright. Clear condition is route. Victory terms: rout the enemy, defeat Ike dies. Okay, just for the future, the defeat conditions will always be if Ike dies. You can lose any other unit in this game and it'll continue, but if Ike dies, it's just over. That's it. The other thing about this game is that if a character dies, they're gone for good. Unless you reload your save or try to go back somehow, if you lose somebody in the game, that's it. They're gone forever. So our very first mission, the last one we did, if we had lost someone, they would just, that's it. Which is pretty crazy to think about. Let Oscar put in some work here and then finish him off with Ike. I'm just gonna press all of our units. Oh, another thing. Sometimes, depending on what kind of weapon I think it's based mainly off the weapon, not the level that an enemy is using or that somebody's using in a fight. Sometimes it'll do no damage, which is pretty interesting. Let's have Ike finish this guy off here. And then we'll try to set ourselves up in a more strategic position. Cap off on that level up. Okay. That's really good. We got another healing item. I kind of used his entire one in the last turn. Whoops. Okay. Or in the last mission, I should say. Okay, here's Mist and Ralph. So, we already know Mist is Ike's little sister, but Rolf is the other brother of the two greenheads, Boyd and Oscar. Just for some context. Playing this game as a kid, there's so much dialogue I just didn't pick up on. Not from that interaction necessarily, just from the game in general. Okay. No one's hurt, so we can kind of just keep going. And I'm going to try to do basically what I did before. Also, if you hover over the enemy, you can see just how far they can move, which is really nice. So for right now, I'm just going to put Rise back here, so just nothing can touch him. And then we're just going to stick with the strategy that we've been doing. Move Oscar up. Attack first with Boyd here. And then finish this guy off with Ike. I think it really is best to try to level up Ike early on. The rest of these guys, even if they're also level 1, level 2, whatever, they're just stronger, and Ike just isn't as strong. But you can make him really good. So that's the goal. This should be okay. Sword v sword. Oh wow, just no damage. Wasn't expecting that, honestly. That guy just got cooked. Oh, and look who's here. Alright, so I bet now... Yeah, if we go up, we can chat with her. I bet you everybody here could, and it would be a lot of conversation of like, you did exactly what I told you not to do type of conversation. So, there's that. I'll rise weight here. Can have Oscar pick this guy off. Oscar's someone else that kind of needs to be leveled up a bit. It's not bad starting out, but he's not like really good either. So, and I know it kind of might feel like we're just giving Boyd the short end of the stick in these battles, but trust me, we'll get him leveled up eventually too. He's just tanky, which is really good. Like, having that much health early on is so nice. Here we go, Ike. There we go. Awesome. This might be another level. Oh, pretty close. Alright. So now we have the option going in and letting Titania scoop some of these guys up, which I might do. Or we can just grind for XP. So honestly, let's just wait it out, see if they continue to move up or not. Only one. Wow, okay. So we're gonna have Rise heal Boyd here. awesome, which gives Rise XP, so it's always good to use your healer. And healing items, you know, there's opportunities to get them during missions, but sometimes it can be a while. I think what I'd like to do, which I don't think it'll work actually, so let's see, if the Titania kills this guy in one hit, then that's that, but if not, I'm gonna try to have an Oscar finish. Yeah, that's okay. I would have had Ike fight this guy, but we just couldn't move him up that far, so. If you have a character in this green bush that's glowing, they'll heal a little bit. There's just like map interactions like that that are pretty cool. Now we're just gonna push everybody up. One at a time, so interesting. Let's have Boyd wrap around here for his attack. Oh, this guy has a steel axe. Hopefully that will not be a problem. Nice. The miss is really good for us. Okay, have Ike finish him off. Perfect. Dang, kind of a shitty level up. Steel axe, it's really good. Okay. I'm honestly gonna get rid of the iron one. Should have already traded that to Boyd. I was just being lazy. But that's okay. We'll give him the steel one, which is great. And move up our units again. See if any of these guys come charging out. Okay, here we go. Nice. Boyd's like first or second level up. That's okay. Not bad. More health is just always so good. Alright, and they can't even dogpile on him, which is great for us. Might as well actually just heal now. Why not? So what I want to do is have Oscar win this fight. But first we'll trade with Ike. Take this steel axe. Awesome. And we'll smack this guy on the head. Might just kill him, honestly. Oh, we missed. Dang. Okay. Now we gotta do something a little different, because this guy would definitely try to swing at Rise. That's just how the game goes. So we're just gonna move him out of the way so it's just not even an option. And then we'll take this guy on with Oscar, who might evade again, honestly. Oh, he didn't. Good for us. Corner him in. He's gotta attack one of us. Nope. Pops a heal. Okay, here comes Big Man. Boss of the level. Nice dodge. And we got our level. Perfect. One resistance, yes. Okay, I'm actually just gonna have Oscar finish this guy off. I forgot he healed. I don't even know if he'll be able to. Yeah. Okay. In that case... I want Ike to beat the boss. ultimately. So that's what we're gonna go for. Boyd will be able to survive another attack there. We'll have Titania clean up this guy. We'll have Ike fight the boss. Alright. No, I don't want to chat. Oh, there you go. We beat you, so perfect. That's awesome. Strength up. I think that'll boost our damage. Speed wing, huh? Oh shit. Damn. Our young soldier's already just a cold-blooded killer. Oh shit. Wow. Oh god. Rolf, what'd you do? Ooh, just fainted. The kids just being like, yeah, we're fine, teehee, after almost being murdered. This arrow, who shot it? Surprise. What's up, Shannon? Two other members of Grail's mercenaries, Shannon, I don't know how to say his damn name. And Gatry. Oh, bro just had to run with all that armor on. Hey, yo. Dang. And that wraps up chapter 2. Which I think will honestly be a good stopping point before we start this next one.
That's all, folks.